All in 51.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Tom and I live in Southern California. I'm a software guy by day, poker player by nights, known for having a wide range on the table, so it always makes for some entertaining content, to say the least. This series will showcase some of the awesome home games that I'm a part of around here, some great action with some great dudes. So if poker is your thing, be sure to stay to the end and absolutely donk the subscribe button. So without further ado, let's hop right into one of the first hands from my recent session at the world famous Poker Garage. About 30 minutes into the session, I'm in for $100 and look down at King 10 of Hearts. This is a 1-2 game here in the garage and people could be in anywhere from 100 to 800 by the end of the night. It really varies. Button opens things up to 11. There's 3 callers. I also call. Probably should be raising here, but we're gonna go 6 ways to a flop. Great flop for us, top pair, backdoor hearts. Action's gonna check to me. I go with the check here to see if the pre-flop aggressor takes a stab at it. And he does, to the tune of $15. Of course, for that price, I'm in there. And Bird to my right is also in there. So 3 ways to a turn card. Total brick on the turn. Feel like I have the best hand here pretty much always. That's right up until Bird just open shoves to 66. He's a big fan of these weird sizings and weird spots, and they definitely pay off for him sometimes. And in this spot, I just let it go, make a tight fold considering Nick's still to act after me. Nick does end up folding, so definitely don't feel great about this decision anymore. I beg Bird to show me what he's got, and he does flip over the 7, so we make the correct lay down and feeling pretty good. A little bit later on, look at the lovely sailboats on the button. I had made a blind raise to 5, Pate raised things up from there to 20, and Bird is in there again to my right for 20. Of course, I am calling, trying to mine a set. I know it's early in the night, but let's get that one time. Boom! There's the 4. We flop the set. Life is good. Poker is easy. I will sit back and relax and watch Pate throw in 14, and then I hear something beautiful.
Come on.
It keeps getting better. Bird just shoves. He slightly covers me, so I'm gonna, of course, Hollywood for a minute before toss it in my stack, trying to bring Pate along as well. And he doesn't have too much left behind, so understandably, he's putting his stack in the middle too. So just how we drew it up, let's flop the set and let's get everyone all in. Couldn't ask for a better spot than this early in the night. Just need these 4s to hold, and they're good. $450 pot heading my direction. We see Bird ended up having a jack, just tried to scare us off with the big bet. Of course, he ran into it there. Pate had ace king, don't even blame him for calling there. But let's see if we can take this stack into the 4 figures tonight. Unfortunately, our stack dwindles a little bit from that 4's hand, and we look down at King 9 offsuit with about 280 in front of us. There's 3 players, and I flop top pair with the backdoor flush draw, so great flop. Action checks to Mike, who throws in $25. I go for the call here, and Brandon folds, and we're gonna go heads up to a 10 of hearts, and Mike insta-shoves to $76. I don't think I have too much of a decision here. I just think it over for a moment before, of course, making in the call. And we get a kind of scary river card, but he tells me I'm good. Flips over ace queen of hearts for the missed flush draw. Semi-bluff, no good there. A little bit later on, work the stack up a little more and look down at the 19th best hand in all of poker. Pocket aces on the button, no less. Go for a very small sizing here to $6, hoping to induce a raise from a weaker holding, of which there are many. And to our delight, Mike on the hijack bumps things up to $42. Mike's only got around 150 behind, so there's only one button to click here. I take a few moments before announcing.
All in 51.
The table loves it, of course. Everyone pretty quickly folds, and as soon as the action gets back to Mike, he quickly throws the rest of his stack in the middle, so we got a nice chunky $450 or so pot heading to a flop. Just let these guys hold once, come on. Flops, great. Turn sucks.
That's definitely not good for me. Just kings.
Whoa! Yep. There it is. The nut flush on the river. Runner, no less. I would rather have just been on the flop. The group celebrates the cracked aces with the shot of tequila, and yeah, I go card dead for about an hour. The stack dwindles down to next to nothing, so I add on for 200 more. I'm in for 300 at this point, and we're hoping to get back to profit land. Here we take a look down at the totally acceptable king-queen offsuit in the low jack. Bird over to my right makes things 11 bucks. I, of course, come along for the ride here, and we're gonna get one more caller and Brandon in the big blind, and Mike is also coming along under the gun. So we're going 4 ways. Solid flop here. Top pair, open-ended straight draw, action checks to Bird, and he's gonna lead out for a pot-sized bet of 50. Of course, this looks very strong, but I am not able to fold just yet. I'm gonna throw in the call, and Brandon in the big blind is also in there. So we're going 3 ways to a turn card, and that turn card is the 6 of spades, bringing in the front door flush. So my okay hand on the flop, not looking so hot here on the turn, especially when I'm sandwiched between 2 players, and the first of which decides to just shove for $300. It's obviously a huge overbet. The story makes 0 sense. I would very seriously consider calling here if we were heads up, but we're not. I think I have no choice but to let this one go. And yep, Brandon also folds. Bird takes this one down. Really feel like I tossed the winner away, and yep, I did. Bird shows ace high. Gotta just tip my cap to him. I really do think I would have considered a call there if we were heads up, but what are you gonna do? It is poker. A little bit later in the evening, I look down at pocket 9s in the big blind. Mike on the button opens things up to 22. Bird calls. I contemplate a raise, but elect to just call. Definitely a safer option out of position. And things escalate pretty quickly when Pate to my left decides to shove for 167 bucks. And Mike on the button throws in a call. Definitely have some alarm bells ringing right now. Bird folds, and it's on me to virtually close the action. I'm getting just about 3-1 on a call here, but based on how things have played out and my history with these players, I decide the moment is not for me, and I throw them away. So we will sit back and hopefully not regret the decision. And we see the king on the flop, already feeling better about the whole thing. The rest of the run out is innocuous, but either way, there's no shot my 9s were good here, right?
Deuces. No way.
Wow.
Absolutely fucking wrong. They were very good. Another glorious opportunity to win a big pot. It just wasn't meant to be, I guess. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you think that was a good fold or a bad fold. Would love to hear the debates. Continue to be card dead for most of the nights, and it leads us up to the final hand when I look down at the lovely 4-5 suited. I have 150 bucks in front of me. I'm in for 300, and there will be no more hands after this one, so if I'm gonna come back even, it's gonna be right here and right now. I raise to $10 and I get 5 callers, so the dream is very much alive and well. Definitely a respectable flop for 4-5, flopping the open ender. So when the action checks to me, of course, I'm gonna juice this pot up further, throw in a reasonable bet of $22, and we get 2 callers. So I just need this board to cooperate. And cooperate it does when I hit one of my 8 outs on the turn. I have the nuts, and when it checks to me, I have an easy shove here. No one believes anyone in the last hand. Unfortunately, Pate does fold, but Mike makes the call. He only had 30 bucks left, but hey, I'll take what I can get here. I profit $125 on the hand, bringing my total stack to 282 bucks. So it's a net loss for the evening of 18, and I am chalking that one up as a win, given how card dead I was for 86.3% of the evening. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. This was a relatively tame session considering how wild things can get at this game. Look forward to some more action-packed games and hands in the future. I also play in a 2-3, which virtually is a 5-10 game. Definitely looking forward to posting that. I am also waiting on my approval to film at the Hustler and Commerce Casino. So when that comes in, I will start a second series showcasing casino play. And the end goal is to move to Vegas to film content out there. So if you like poker and gambling, support the dream, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.